Hi everyone. So it's Tuesday. It's the day of everything getting back to normal. My youngest son has gone back to school today. I'm all sad, and he starts year 11. So the big GCSE year for him this year, which is going to be quite scary for us. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd day today for me really, because normally the first day of term, the last few years I've always been in working, but today, this year on a Tuesday, I'm not in school. So yeah, it just feels a bit odd because I feel like I should be in there, but I'm not. So obviously I've got to try and find something to do today. I think I might have to go to possibly IKEA, somewhere to buy, with my eldest son, to buy him the things he needs for university. Sorry, that was just my toes popping up. Things he needs for university, so the kitchen things. And I think IKEA is probably the best place because they're not too expensive, and then if he does drop them, it doesn't really matter, which he probably will. Excuse the hair, by the way. As you can see, it hasn't actually yet been straightened. I washed it last night, and I am being very, very lazy. I'm still in my pyjamas. Yeah, it's a lazy morning for me, and I shall have to get dressed very soon and straighten the mop. And then I can start the day and take my son to get the things he needs for university. So I'm back. It's now the afternoon. Myself and my son went and got his university things this morning. We didn't actually end up going to IKEA as we thought we were going to. We actually went to Asda, and we found everything we needed, and more things that we hadn't actually thought about, which we saw as we were going round. So I thought I would just show you quickly everything that we got, because it was such a bargain for the amount of things that there were. I was super impressed. So we had found a pack on like a kitchen starter pack thing on Argos, which we thought was really well priced, but then I think it was £22. Everywhere had sold out apart from one of the stores near to us. So anyway, when we went to Asda, we decided to price up all those things individually, just to see how the pricing compared to buy it from Asda rather than Argos. And anyway, after pricing it all up, it was actually cheaper for the things that they had in the starter pack at Argos, and we got lots of extra things which weren't actually in that same pack at Argos, which still was cheaper, which is just balmy, but that's how it was. So I'll show you quickly what we got as his haul is here, and then I'll show you some of the prices of them anyway. So you can see there, there's a lot. So we definitely got value for money, I would say. So the tea towels, we got 2 for them there. They were £1 each. They're reasonable quality ones. Don't want to spend a fortune on them. And then this, it's heavy. This pan set here. So 3 pans, 2 lids, which I think is pretty standard. That was, I've had to get my receipt out because I can't remember. Yeah, £7. £7 is a bargain if you ask me. So they're actually the same pans that I bought for in our caravan. The next thing, which was on the list, was a frying pan. Obviously I don't know what the quality of the one is like from Argos, but I'll just get to it, sorry. So this, it's heavy again. This here, is that upside down? Sorry. There, that's better. So it's a non-stick 30cm frying pan, aluminium, and it was on rollback, so that actually cost us £3. I think normally it's £6, which is still really well priced. Then what did we get? Oh, the cutlery, which it's not. They're okay. They're not the best quality, but he's not really going to need good quality ones to start with anyway. So a 16 set for. Hang on, I have forgotten. I can't find it now. I can't actually remember, what were they? Oh yeah, £2.50. So he's got 4 of everything if he ends up being bad with his washing up, which he may be. Oh, and then, see, there's so much. These, I'll have to just show you like that. Those mugs there, can you see? So those mugs were actually £1.40. Again, you can't really go wrong. I know they might not be the best quality, but they'll be fine for him. We've got some scissors and the usual kitchen knife, which were, I think, £1.50, £2 maybe. Potato peeler, which was, I think, 50p. And then we had a look at the crockery sets. They did have one of those in Argos again. It was a pack of 12 for, I think it was £7.99. They had a similar pack in Asda. We had a look, we opened the box, but the quality of them wasn't really that great. They were very thin. Yes, you got 4 of everything, but sometimes you need to go for quality. So we actually got, oh, and the bowls were really, they just weren't very deep at all, so he wouldn't have had much cereal in those, which he wasn't happy about. So we got these bowls instead, so you can see the depth is quite decent. They were £1.25 each, so we got 2 of those for him. And then some matching. Oh, I'm back after being very rudely interrupted. So I think I'd got up to the bit about the bowls. So to match the bowls, we also got might break them. We also got 2 plates, smaller plates, so like sandwich size ones. These were £1.25 again, so we got 2 of those for him. We decided we didn't need to get like the massive set of 12 because it'd only encourage him to not wash up, and he needs to wash up. And then, oh, I don't know how to put everything. Hang on a minute, sorry. There's not enough space, look. And then after, sorry, I just have to put these down on the floor. Nearly fell off my chair. And then, so we got these dinner plates, matched the whole set. They were £1.25 each as well. They're just much better quality than the ones in Argos, because the Asda ones had a 12-pack one which I think was identical to the Argos one, and they just didn't feel very good quality really. So we decided it wasn't worth doing that, and we'd be better off paying. I think it still works out the same price, but obviously not as many, so sometimes you have to go for quality rather than quantity. So the next thing I wanted to show you was this plastic holy spoon. I love the coloured handles on it. Now this was actually at the bargain price of, you will not believe this, it was 15p. 15p? So yeah, we got that. You can't really expect to find one much cheaper than that, can you? He also then got this non-holy spoon, which was a bit more money, but then I suppose you are paying for a bit more plastic, which because it doesn't have the holes in, so you're not paying for the air. Sorry, that was really daft. So anyway, yeah, so this was 40p, so even then still a bargain price if you ask me. And then the other plastic utensil that he got was this, which I thought was called a fish slice. I've learnt something new today. It is not. It's just called a turner. Who'd have thought it? But anyway, so yes, he got this turner for 40p, so another bargain. And then tin opener, can opener, which actually is better than ours at home, so I think I might pinch this one and give him ours. I think that was maybe £1.50, still a bargain price if you ask me. Oh, we got this, a very posh pizza cutter, which I will be keeping for us, and he can have the one we have at home because this is much posher than ours. Even that was, I think that was about £1. I can't remember, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it was about £1.50. It's just going to take me too long to try and find it on the receipt, but oh yeah, hang on, no, oh no, I tell a porky pie. It was £3, not £1.50, but still good value because it's a big pizza wheel thingamabob. Then, now I had some ideas that he should probably get some things which weren't on the list. Me here in the hope that he might do some proper cooking. So I suggested, stupidly probably, he get this, a potato masher. So that was £1.50, I'm quite sure. I can't find it. Oh, hang on, masher. Yeah, I was right, £1.50. So that's nicer than ours as well. But anyway, he's got that. An oven tray. It's a really, really dinky little one, so cute, and actually the same one as the one I got in our caravan. So it's another non-stick one, 32 centimetres. That was £1. You can't go wrong for £1, can you? So that should last him, should be okay, hopefully. Oven gloves, they were on the list. £3. They did have some for £1 on rollback, but they'd all gone. The other students had beaten us to it, so we were too slow there. We got some, so he got 2 glasses. He's already got 2 of his own from home that he wants to take, so we just got 2 extras, which were these ones. They were 50p each, 50p, absolute bargain. So we got, yeah, 2 of those, and then, now me being the sensible mum, he probably won't do this, but you know, I can try. So we got these, which I'm thinking and hoping he will use to store his pasta and rice in, because we got 2 of them. We shall see, probably won't happen. And then the other thing I suddenly thought of that he would probably need, which wasn't on the list, is, ta-da, a measuring jug, which again I think was, oh, 40p. So I know it's a bit of a dinky measuring jug, but it should be fine, 40p. And then the last thing that we got, I think I've mentioned everything else. The last thing that we got was another baking tray, which is a slightly deeper one, which I think is probably a good idea to have. So he got this one, which is another non-stick one. That was, it's actually classed as a roaster. He will not be doing roast dinners, I can guarantee that. But that was £3, which I think is still a very good price for that. So, as you can see, all in all, we had a very successful shopping trip. And I would recommend any students go to Asda. Or do shop around, do your research, because that was how we found all of this stuff. We thought we had found cheap things until we went and added it. We spent ages there pricing it all up, but it was worth it. So I recommend you do that, and if any of you have any questions, then please do ask. I am happy to answer them as a mum to a university student. That makes me cry. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching this and found it maybe slightly interesting, hopefully. Please do let me know, and thank you for watching. Bye!